Welcome back to Garburator Games. We found an unidentified ship floating around. What system are we in? The Pyramum 2 system.
Remain calm. There's no reason to suspect whatever it is hostile.
Let's not take our gun out.
Human. Oh, pardon my ignorance. We just didn't expect to find people out here. We didn't think anyone else left Earth before us.
You thought you were the only ones? I am afraid you have been unaware of a great many things.
Earth?
We should greet our guests.
Of course. Manners. I'm Captain Diana Brackenridge. This is Security Officer Bomani Reader.
Nice to meet
Dr.
you.
Mabuti da Costa, one of our elders.
A pleasure to meet you.
Starship. See, what can you tell? Oh, we'll ask that after.
I see. As you may have presumed, we're in a bit of a bind.
Yeah,
Our ship
kind of figured.
finally completed its near 200-year journey from Earth, only to find our new home seemingly colonized by, well, we don't know. Communications haven't been successful, so your arrival is fortuitous. Perhaps you'd be willing to act as a middle person between ourselves and the others. Ah,
200 years,
your
yeah.
question confirms one of our recent theories. It would seem that some form of faster-than-light travel or space-bending technology was invented during our long journey. That would explain why we would find people this far out into space. I guess technology leapfrogged us at some point. Interesting. I can only imagine that our predecessors didn't believe the technology would ever work. And so they made the decision to leave when they did.
Yeah.
Of course, we know that now. Human or not, we were still unable to communicate our intentions. As soon as we discovered them, we fully expected negotiations would be necessary. Now then, please follow me. There's much to discuss first. We'll speak more on the matter once we reach the bridge.
Sounds good.
Dr. DaCosta, you may return to your quarters if you wish.
Thank you, Captain.
I will follow you to the bridge, ma'am. For security purposes.
I do not believe we have need to fear our guest, but I'll allow it if you insist.
This is a huge
Welcome
ship.
to the Earth colony ship Constant. In the early 2100s, my ancestor, Rupert Brackenridge, researched a number of scientific scenarios: climate change, asteroid impact, nuclear war, global pandemic, and more. Each scenario showed the likelihood of an extinction-level event to be within 50 years. He fully believed Earth was destined to be rendered uninhabitable. We've always assumed that's what happened.
We were never
So,
trained
he gathered
to
the
address
best and
threats coming
brightest
from
he could
outside our
find,
ship.
built the Constant, and set a course for this planet here. We were told that it was the largest, most advanced ship ever constructed on Earth at the time.
Just because our equipment's
If you can
old,
believe, entire
doesn't mean it
generations have
won't
been
work to
born,
take down
lived,
trouble.
and died on this ship.
I believe it.
goes to
It's
show
still
there are no
huge.
limits to human ingenuity and perseverance.
We've got strict rules around here, but they're strict for a reason.
Careful waving that fancy gun around. You don't need to see. I am both shocked and impressed that all of this is still functional.
Take no offense, but
Wow.
I'm keeping an eye on you.
Now that you're here, I can finally give my crew a chance at a new life.
Let's see.
A bit frazzled, as you can imagine. People are anxious about discovering that we're not alone, and also worried about what will come to pass. While we hope we can work out a deal with the people on the surface, they seem reluctant to reach out, so there's no telling what will come of that. I do know that we can't afford to stay here in orbit forever. The ship was built to sustain us for many years with backup provisions just in case, but even that will come to an end eventually.
It's true.
Well, as I mentioned, we've been unsuccessful in communications with anyone up until you arrived, though not for lack of trying. But since you're asking, maybe you'd be willing to be a sort of diplomat between us and them as we attempt to resolve our situation. Does that sound agreeable to you?
Let's help out. We'll be nice about it. These are old Earthlings anyway.
You see, we intended to settle here, but we assumed that they intend to defend their claim given their presence here. We'd like you to go speak to them on our behalf and help us negotiate a solution, preferably one that favors us.
Might require compromise.
But we need to start from a firm position.
Let's
and
set
state our
standards.
goal. If need be, we can compromise, work out a mutually beneficial deal or some such. But initially, I'd like you to be firm with them and convince them to leave the planet to us. Let me know how they respond, and we'll go from there.
Let's do this
We
one.
thought about it, but it simply won't do. I need
Two
to
people
think
can
about
settle
the
in the same
distant future
place.
of our people. Sure, our first settlement may be small, but our predecessors dreamt of our new civilization spreading across the globe. That will be difficult if someone else plans to do the same. While we're not completely close to the idea of sharing, it's much easier if we have complete domain over this world.
Yeah. Let's keep the level
it
of
makes
thought.
little sense to give up before you try. Thank you, and good luck.
That's it. You guys need to learn to share. Nice is what you need to do.
The Constant is a peaceful ship.
Okay. I think we might as well put our other mission on hold for the moment, because we're kind of playing this one out anyway. So, we're here now. Let's do it. First contact, down to the surface.
Just
Wow.
stay out of trouble.
They really thought of everything on the ship. Birds, other stuff like that. That's kind of cool. Okay.
I wonder what else is out there.
Look, cafeteria.
You wanted some sort of alien.
Hi there. Oh. Huh. Nice to meet you. And that's true. As you can imagine, everyone kind of just knows each other around here. Meeting new people isn't really a thing for us.
I bet.
Yeah, I know. It's funny, though. All our lives, nothing could prepare us for this. We were
It's
born
true.
into a universe where we legitimately thought we were the only people in existence. Anyway, sorry for freezing up before. I just didn't expect our visitor from the outside to stop by and chat with me. I figured, if anything, you'd be with the captain. I'm Daisuke, the ship's provisions manager. I'm not sure what I can offer you, but if I can help, I will. And if not, I'm happy just to talk.
Cool. Where do you get supplies if you've never had contact with them? Ah,
Not really. Things don't work that way here. It's not a shop like you hear about in the books and movies, or where you're probably from. Almost everything is communal or shared in some way, but sometimes people want a little something extra or special for themselves. So when that
Cool.
happens, they come to me. Mostly, I just keep track of the ship's inventory and help ration the supplies so we don't run out. Take care.
fair enough. So can't buy anything.
Wow. Hi. Never seen a ship like yours before. Then I haven't
Classrooms,
seen
not what
any
we're
ships
looking
before
for.
you arrived.
Let's try and get back to our ship here if we can. Engineering. Oh, I think this is the way. Nope. Okay, and we're already lost. How did we get here? The lift. The lift we wanted? No, we didn't want it. That's what we were. There we go. I was gonna say, we took a set of stairs.
Now that we know
So.
what's out there.
Let's get back to our ship. We'll go land down on the surface. Forward. We're going to lose these resources that we're carrying, I think.
Interior of this ship comforting.
find it comforting, and yet we still have all these bodies. Which, whoopsie, not my greatest moment. Oh no, we want to put inventory in, please. Plenty of resources that we dropped off. Yeah. Store all. Oh. Well, that's max capacity, apparently. We'll have to end up back at our outpost at some point. But for now, let's have a seat. I think we have to go to the ship service now, if I'm right. This is a massive ship. On dock. The adventure inside me kind of wants to shoot at it, to be fully honest, but little barrel roll, engines up. Where are we off to here? Might as well open the map. What are we looking at? Chlorine, water, not much else. Let's land. Whole little settlement down here too, so found another new place. There we go. Let's go talk to the chief here. Actually, while we're here, that's what I'm looking for.
And welcome back, Mr. Tofik. I am aware that this is your...
Hey!
You arrived in the port shortly after I did. Something's been bothering me. And I've been dying to ask another guest. They told us there was a very active meteor shower, which is why we had to divert our flight path coming in for our landing. But I haven't seen a single shooting star since I've been here. That's weird, right? You're probably right. I've just been feeling stressed as of late, and worrying about something silly like that will only make it worse. I should just relax here and let Paradiso melt away my worries like it always does. Thank you for grounding me.
There you go.
Patronage is much appreciated. Is there any assistance I may offer you today?
And here's the trade authority. Just what we needed. Sort of. Resources. We want to keep all that, of course. Let's see what's on our ship. Whole bunch of stuff, but I think most of it is stuff we want. Yeah, we're not too bad for being overcumbered, so let's just keep it for the time being. Okay. Time to check in. This looks like a little mini paradise. Let's go complete this mission if we can. Now, we just have to go inside and say hi, which I have a feeling is going to be harder said than done here. But, hey. Chief
Welcome to Paradiso.
Sugima.
Jiro Tsukiyama at your service. Do you have a security concern, or is there something else I can help you with? Neither. We're our own private force. The Paradiso group pays top dollar for top-notch security.
Oh, good to know.
I dare say we're some of the best in the business. We have to be out here on the fringes of the settled systems.
So, this is a resort. Oh, here, I'm responding to your distress call that we heard when we came into orbit.
Ah, yes. Let's get right to it then. As you can imagine, we've got a predicament on our hands. Under normal circumstances, we would not enlist outside help in this manner. But this is a matter we can't afford to worry our guests about.
Here we
As
go.
such, We need to handle this discreetly. Failure on your part to do so could have severe consequences. So, before we proceed, can you swear not to discuss this with anyone else unless explicitly directed to do so?
Sure.
Great. I appreciate it. Not too long ago, a strange and enormous ship appeared in Parima space. It is now locked in orbit around our planet. So far, it doesn't seem to be hostile, but any attempts to communicate with it have been in vain, so we're unsure of the ship's intentions.
Oh, good. Their intentions are the same as his. The ship's full of a bunch of jokers. There's nothing they want to. We'll be honest.
Well, if you're speaking on their behalf, I'll refer you right along to the chairman of the Paradiso Group's board, Oliver Campbell.
Perfect.
All formal decisions will go through him, not me. I'll let him know you're on your way.
There we go. Well, we've made that work. Sort of.
No major incidents in a while. Let's hope it stays that way.
I guess we need to go outside. Yes. There we go. Okay. This place is a resort. Oh, this is an absolute resort. That is what we're looking at here. Cool. So, can we just fly our way across? Sure. Well, they're not going to be happy to
Hello.
hear that some colonists want to come on down and
I don't think
live here, for lack of a better word. Executive suite it is. We need to go talk to the executive.
It's my pleasure to make sure our guests are happy.
Excuse me, you can't just waltz in there. Do you have an appointment?
Whoops. Yeah, we'll be nice.
Oh, you're the one they're waiting for then. Do you need anything else from me before you meet with the board?
Here, we'll find out how
We're
scared they
really
are.
freaked out around here, understandably. It looks so different and it's so massive. We honestly thought we were under attack by an unknown entity. But then, nothing happened. It just stayed there. No one could communicate with it. And we've been very careful not to alert the resort guests. The board believed it would be bad for business. What I could tell you would get me in a lot of trouble. Most of them are typical C-level execs. I doubt you even need to use your imagination for that. The ones that show up to work day to day, at least. I swear, I've never even met some of them, because they chill at their own private, secluded beach homes all the time. Anyway, be smart around Oliver. He's got a way of getting what he wants without you realizing it. And that's all I'll say.
Good to know. Let's see.
I can't speak for anyone else, but I've got a pretty high-pressure job working as the executive assistant to the Paradiso board. You can imagine, dealing with a team of execs, trying to manage all of their schedules and their other whims. But it pays well, and they give me a nice executive suite at the hotel to live in. So, it's not all bad. Free access to all the resort's amenities after work helps too.
Cool.
Sure. Have fun in the shark tank. And don't worry, even they call it that.
Good to know.
I just feel that we should be focusing on the natural beauty of this planet, not our amenities.
There are millions of planets out there. People can go to any one of them. The resort facilities are precisely what we bring to the table. Heck, it's the only thing we've really got to offer.
I don't want to risk us coming off as just another artificial, shady, trash-filled dump like Neon. That's not who we are. We've got something special here. We should embrace that.
Yeah, these guys are rich.
Thank you.
We don't want to compete with Neon. Bayou's ruthless. He'll do anything he can to eliminate the competition. We don't need that kind of trouble. That being said, I think there's a middle ground. Maybe build up the beachfronts at a boardwalk amusement park. I've had this idea to build artificial hot springs, that sort of thing.
Sounds good. I'll look into what that will cost us and we can circle back around to this.
Lovely.
If you've heard about us elsewhere, chances are it's because of me.
You're lucky I'm not like the other board members, blazing about the beaches without a care in the universe. Hello? I didn't realise Kiwi was letting people in here.
I am. And you must be the diplomat Jiro told me about.
Welcome, welcome. Normally I'd offer you an all-inclusive stay at our resort before we spoke. But given the circumstances, I'm going to cut to the chase. We've got our friends, the aliens, up there, causing all sorts of problems for our resort. You like that? The marketing team came up with it. The thought is, if we can't get rid of them, it might actually attract more tourism. Come see the aliens!
Sadly, they're not real aliens. People are never going to fall for that.
We've run a premier resort getaway here. We can't have our guests concocting stories about some budgy old ship hanging around up there. As it is, we've had to reroute our luxury liners around the other side of the planet on entry so no one sees it. It's bad for business. We need to nip this in the bud and take care of it before the tourists catch on and cause a scene.
Interesting. That's despicable. You know it's not true.
Hardly. Just a backup plan in case we can't get them to leave. But you're right. No one's going to buy aliens. Remind me to fire the marketing team. So, tell me, what's the actual deal with this massive eyesore of a ship, besides scaring people away?
It's a generation ship full of colonists from Earth.
Well, that's something.
Yep.
Shame we can't just tell them kindly to bugger off. Something tells me that's not going to work.
Nope.
Now, tell me, what are we going to do about it? Give me some proposals, people. I need something to work with here.
We could offer to resettle them here. There's more than enough space.
They could stay here, temporarily, but it'll cost them quite a bit too. They'd need to work off all their debts before being allowed to leave.
Maybe not. What if we help them get out of here? Outfit their ship with a grav drive so they can find a new home. We could even lend our engineers to help and give their captain an updated star map. What do you think?
Sounds costly. We can't absorb that cost, and it's unlikely they even have compatible currency, let alone enough for the transaction.
That's true.
Someone else would have to foot the bill.
Oh, I swear this would be a lot easier if they ceased to exist entirely. Anyway, Seema's got the right idea. Either works for me. Just tell me what you want to do.
Huh. So they can live here, but they'd be indentured servants? Wait, why do I have to buy the grav drive? Cease to exist. Are you suggesting I destroy the ship? Why can't we just let some other authority handle this? Yeah.
And which proposal will you be taking to the good captain? I assume there's a captain?
What if after all this they continue to insist their claims to this plan?
They'd be hard-pressed to defend their claim in any courts. Our charter goes back years. It was registered with both the UC and Freestar Collective, per the Centaurus Proclamation. We may be outside the settled systems, but that charter as official as can be. I'm sorry, but you're going to need to be the one to break the news to them that they need to make a compromise or leave.
I think, buying the grav... I'll buy them a grav
I want
drive.
to see a man named Benny St. James over at Hope Tech. He's the best in the business. If anyone can retrofit a 200-year-old ship with a modern grav drive, it'd be him. We'll coordinate our engineering team with his when you return, though you may have to help the Constance engineers prepare for it on their end. Good luck.
They deserve a renewed chance to decide their own fates. That is the right thing to do.
Right. On behalf of the Paradiso Group, we appreciate your help.
glad you appreciate our help.
Just doing my part to make sure Paradiso remains a...
He's the only one that made some sense.
We've got some of the best private security in the settled system.
And yet at the same time, I feel like we're giving these guys a better chance going to a different planet rather than being shot out of the sky by these rich people. So, let's head to Hope Tech here. Ooh, it's getting dark outside.
Ever having the time, let alone the funds, for a vacation someplace like this.
This is supposed to be paradise. Oof. Oh, wait. How far is... Go to Hope Tech. What I'm feeling, Hope Tech's a little further away than I think it is. Let's jump on our ship and go see if maybe...
Back in our own ship.
how far away Hope Tech actually is. Because I'm not thinking it's as close as I think it is. The way it was across the water there, we'll fly there if we need to. This mission's taking a little longer than anticipated, but hey, it's a good mission. Where's Hope Tech? There it is. Oh, shoot. It's all the way at Bello? There we go. Hey, if we gotta jump somewhere, we might as well. Let's go buy a grab drive for 200-year-old ship. What is that? Oh, it's a space station. Cool.
Scan complete. You're clear to land.
Oh, you see? Yeah. We'll leave that alone for the moment. Let's go land real quick here. Where are we trying to land? Hope Town. Sure. Go pick up a grav drive. I hate to think how expensive this is going to be, but we'll try. We don't even have anything good to sell right now to make any money, sadly.
I don't want to hear any complaints. Keep an eye on your valve.
Pit stop. Can you go in? Actually, best defense. Don't really need best defense. What we do need is we do need ship parts, which we need to do a little more searching for, I'm afraid. The last couple space battles we've had, we used just about all of that up.
Off-worlders, just keep it holstered. Get along fine.
Okay, that's fair. I'll keep it holstered if you keep yours holstered.
Though I suppose that is hardly the point of them.
Cool. Okay. And this is who we're looking for, apparently.
Oh, hello. I'm not used to people wanting to talk to me.
Let's say hi.
That sounds like me. What can I do for you?
Well,
Oh,
we'll be friendly.
you just said that. Of course I can help you. Oliver sent a courier ahead of you. I did some research on ships from that era, and I have a decent idea what we're dealing with.
Cool.
So grav drives didn't really take off until after the ship was built. But I've got access to an ancient grav drive that looks like it could be compatible. With some minor adjustments. It's in good shape too. Parts not cheap though. Neither is the labor. Just pay the combined cost of parts and labor and it's yours.
40,000?
It's a pretty big ask, given how rare these old grav drives are.
We'll try. We get 3 turns. Seems like a nice guy. Let's try that.
True. I keep telling myself I'm holding on to it for the right time. Perhaps this is that right time.
Let's see. Let's do this.
Sorry, but I can't.
Nope. One more turn.
Look.
Yeah, there we go.
I'd like to help, but tell you what.
Nice.
Sounds like this is for a good cause. While I can't give you the pot for free, I won't charge you for the work.
Perfect. Oh, it's still 25K. Okay,
You're done.
let's pay
Look at
it.
this. I'll
We
get
got
to
the
work on it
cash.
right away. I recommend you go back to the ship and ask the captain to prepare for its retrofit. Standard stuff. I'm sure they have an engineer on board to help. We'll send the part along when it's ready and install it with the help of Oliver's people. Pleasure working with you.
Oh, that was expensive. But it's still better than blowing the ship out of the sky, I guess. Because Lord knows that was the other option, sadly. Is they seem quite ready and quite happy to have me shoot down that ship. With all its old Earth people on board, that's just not how we roll.
Workers like to
I may have taken over a UC ship, but I'm not that crazy. Actually,
Excuse me?
let's say hi while we're here.
Some rules. If there's one place there's some law and order in this town, it's here. Don't even think about stealing anything. No
Good to
haggling.
know.
The price is the price. And might be some other rules. Don't be an ass.
Cool.
Then we won't have any problems. If you need weapons, the best defense is the only place in town. You may be thinking this place is a dump, but the hardware isn't. Lots of customers pass through. We got something for everyone.
That's fine. Let's see what you got.
What are you looking for?
I am curious about what you got. Nice little mini pistol. Woo. 6,000. Wow, we're down to 120. Breach does 119. Super heavy. No mods on it yet. 381 rounds. It is a shotgun. That is kind of cool. And a modified mag shot. 64 damage, long barrel, 2 mods. What else? Razorback. Man, they actually have some really neat stuff. But short circuit. Nothing I'm willing to buy. We definitely need to start collecting some more guns though that we can sell off.
One hopes the best.
Okay, so we've purchased for 25,000 of my own money. We've purchased the darn drives. So next order of business. We should really go to some place to find some bandits, steal all their guns, give them to our companions so they can carry them for us, so we're not overcumbered. Sell them all for cash. So we're apparently going to need a lot of cash. And do our best to make some money. Because I'd like to hit $200,000 again. And maybe upgrade this ship. Okay, we're here. Let's go talk to that ship's captain. We basically set up a deal where they get to travel wherever they want. I said, jump please. Thank you. Let's see, I got my grav drive on full blast. It should be a short jump. There we go. Nope. No, we're not shooting at them. No hailing? Okay. Guess we're docking instead. Their communications must be down. Okay, let's be quick about it. Okay, let's go talk to the captain real quick.
Never seen a ship like this.
No one has. There we go. This is where we want to be. Command Bay.
Constant is a peaceful ship.
Yes, you are a peaceful ship. Hopefully the captain agrees to stay that way. have my fancy camera. Thank you. Did I go the wrong way or the right way?
To have brought their ships
Man.
worthy of the pride these portraits show.
To think they did this without without a grab dive, and they made it all the way out here like this. We jumped here in 5 minutes.
People always appreciate a good engineer, whether they know it or not. I was hoping to talk to our visitor from outer space, and here you are! Welcome, welcome!
Cool.
I have a million burning questions, but I won't overwhelm you. There will be plenty of time for that later. Please, indulge me just a couple. How did you do it? Did humanity finally discover faster than light travel and eclipse our poor old ship?
We have technical. There you go. No point lying. We need him to help
I
us.
read about this technology in our archives from Earth, but it was only theoretical back then. Amazing! I'll have to learn more. Oh, I've got so many questions, but I'm being rude. I haven't even given you my name. Chief Engineer Kazemi, but you can call me Amin. And I might add, I'm one of the reasons we're still floating out here today.
Cool.
Yes, of course. Anything for my new friend.
With ship this old, do you have any good heroic engineering stories? Sure, let's ask him that. Engineers like to talk. We'll let him.
When I was a junior engineer, the reactor's computer burned out. The computer that controls the reactor's various regulators. I'll spare you the details, but when that happens, the ship and everyone on it is in danger of turning into a mess of hot slag. I had to jury-rig parts from old media devices to prevent a meltdown. And that's how I became the boss around here. What grab drive? Just joking with you. The Paradiso engineers filled me in. Okay, let's see what we need to do. All right, this will be fun, and hopefully
that's the hope.
no explosions in the process. I have just received word that the drive is here. Ready to get to work? Great, great, great. There are 3 preparations I need you to help me make while I set things up on my end. First thing I need you to do is reroute the power from the port turbo pump to the auxiliary cryogenic radiator. Then, turn the plasma runoff inhibitor function to 5%. Last, you'll need to decouple the magnetic flange pipe enclosures from the auxiliary module assembly. Got it?
I really hope I wrote that down. But we'll figure it out.
Wonder what it's like out there.
Let's do it. Cargo pump port, cargo pump starboard. I'm not even sure what I'm supposed to be doing. Let's exit, because let's not...
Wow, I've heard about you, but...
Colonist, cool.
Here you are.
I've lived my entire life in the
First things first, engineering control gamma. Let's take a look at our mission. What was the first thing we were supposed to do? Yes, that's what we're supposed to be doing. Okay, reroute power from the port turbo pump to the auxiliary cryo radiator. Okay, we were at the right console, but we just did the wrong one. The port could not complete instructions. Is there a different? Okay, it's not letting me. Why will it not let me? To use, only by or under supervision of qualified. Access granted. Which system divert power? Turbo pump port. That's what we wanted. There we go. Better. That's one. And then I think this one was set to 5%. Nope. What was this one? Oh, wrong button. Just hold exit. Make sure we're doing the right. We need to set something to 5%. So we'll come over here. Batting misses. No. Plasma gun assembly. No, it's 5%. So the runoff inhibitor, and we need to set it to 5%. Power level set to 5%. Perfect. That'll do. And now, last but not least, let's look at the mission again here. What was the final thing? Decouple the magnetic flange pipe enclosed auxiliary module. Decouple the magnetic flange pipe. Okay. Flange pipe. Real flange. Magnetic. Decouple. That one. No. Auxiliary modulator assembly. There we go. Okay. Let's get out of here. Time to speak to the captain. I'm glad we didn't just blow up the ship by pressing the wrong one. That would be a sad way to go. But we made it. Okay, we gotta find the captain. Looks like she's on the bridge. Good thing we can run a bit. Okay.
Just because our equipment's old doesn't mean it won't work to take down troublemakers.
We didn't believe anyone would be out here, but I'm glad.
The grab drive is installed.
Well, well. It would appear we have the means to go nearly anywhere now, thanks to you. The engineers even upgraded our communications equipment so we can speak with passing ships. Turns out it was a pretty easy fix. Thank you again for all you've done.
They don't have money.
We'd most likely be stuck. But you went above and beyond. I'll make sure people tell tales of your generosity for as long as our society lives. I don't know if we can ever fully repay you.
Perfect.
Thank you again.
Oh, we got a few things. Unique Earth baseballs. Cool. They didn't have any real money. We know that. So, thanks for watching, guys. That's the EC constant mission. I hope you enjoyed. I had fun playing this one. Come on back for the next one, and we're going to try and finish what we'd started here and make that jump
now that we know they're
to fight the Crimson Fleet. Let's board on. Already filled the ship out.
The word.
Let's do it.
Be on our way.
Let's have a seat. Thanks for watching. I'm the Garber, and we'll see you on the next one.